Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
Sir, yes, sir.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. That pass caught by Tank Dell. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Broke through the tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Diggs there to bring it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Stroud off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has his man. It's Mixon.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Stroud from the pistol. Throw left is intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Got it. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful.
Good game.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson first play going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Again, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Throwing is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
You change it. 13. Sit up.
Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Good pass.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Odafe Owe. Man, what a start for the home team. You get the touchdown and now the interception there on the first play. But, Charles, it looked like they just sent 4 verticals that were saying, hey, go make a play deep downfield.
Yeah, I think they felt like they could go ahead and get something back in a big way on their first play. Maybe catch them off guard a little bit. Turns out it didn't work out that way. And I know many will question whether or not that was the right call or not. But I understand what they were thinking. Want to get right back in it right away.
Instead, they're really behind the 8 ball here on the road. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Middle, middle.
Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Go. Now we change it. Hey, middle.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And he rifles one incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 10 yards out. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever is going to take it.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Now Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 28 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Jackson from the shotgun. Throw caught by Flowers. And some room to roam now.
This game is weird for
get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Jackson now. And Walker has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
In motion, Aguilar. And Jackson throwing once more. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. To throw is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They set up the screen for Henry. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. They go play action with Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. Jackson.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
1 second, all that remains.
Going deep for Walker. That's caught inside the 20. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22.
And they'll begin by running the option.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now it's Jackson.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
After after the penalty. It's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right.
Check down here for Henry.
And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Hello.
Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, a run for Hill. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the belt 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Jackson from the shotgun. He dumps it off for Henry. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd.
2nd down and 8.
Jackson now. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Open man, that's Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And Jackson throwing once more. And Walker has it. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Play action. It's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball.
Good. Shit. Hello, hello.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second down and 8. Here we go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
Walking in.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after.
Sure.
He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here we go. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here we go. Second down, Burrow. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top. 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. 11. A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Higgins sent in motion. Another try with Moss. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
I'm wondering. Get your set. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That one taken in by Burton. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11,
Higgins
11, 11.
sent in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 12,
Higgins
12,
sent in
12.
motion.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Burrow to throw. That's taken in. He'll get it inside the 20. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow now. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, Ozzy, check out.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Hey. Hey, middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Here we go. 11.
Burrow working in the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
MT paint. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
11, Thomas.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's second and 3 to go. Now, Burrow. That one taken in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Bengals. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Hill on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, tonight. What up, tonight?
Off the play fake. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Real quick.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Jackson looking to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is brought in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes Hill on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down. 3rd and 6.
Here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll run it with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, report.
Play action now. Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From his end zone, it's Travion Williams. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Higgins sent in motion.
11 Mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Take.
Here's Moss. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's to the right side for Burton. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
11. 12. 11 MT.
Now Brown will be brought down inside the 25. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Here we go. 11. 12.
On 2nd down, they're going to run the option here to the right. And let's give them about 4 on that one. That's Justin Matabike making the play.
11. 12. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and They didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On 2.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
11. Dot.
He'll run. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
11.
They
MT,
bring
tank.
Chase in
11,
motion.
MT, tank. Dot.
They'll stick to the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
11.
Higgins sent in motion.
11. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
11. Dot.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Report.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Jackson. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
On one, ready? 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Gun, gun. Dot, dot.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. That's to his tight end, Eric All. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Here we go.
It's a run out of the gun with Moss. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Burrow working in the pistol. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that...
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll motion over Flowers. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground, this is Moss. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Dot. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming,
Here we go.
and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. we're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow gonna do this himself. And the Bengals are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run with Moss. And that big offensive run, clearing space. He's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
4th down. Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Now Jackson on the move. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
DC, ready? Ready! Right side! Go on, go!
On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. Oh, yeah. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Jackson now. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now a third and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Jackson now on second down. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
No.
offline. Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11 MT tape.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's Hardy to return. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
13.
Now it's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest, is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's the give to Henry running right. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he will dive into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one high over the middle, but complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Here we go. 12.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st.
Here we go.
They'll run with Moss. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Gun.
Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
So we are through. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Drew Sample. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. On play action, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the fourth quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
On third down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Again, it's Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And the Bengals will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Jackson up top again. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Henry hit. The ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want.
God
now you
bless
gotta
you,
recover.
man.
You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
1-1, ready?
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout.
Here we go.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line.
On 1, ready?
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
Another try with Moss. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Oh, wait. Hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try.
A 42-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead. So it's a win here. Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens.
So,
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker,
actually was
has it on
just
the
playing the
tee.
Bengals.
And off we go, here in Baltimore.
PC Fight.
Throwing to begin is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On play action, Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, it's Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw is Love. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And the Ravens are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On the double. Red, yellow. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Defense on point.
Throwing is Love. The second down is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. At this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He's got a man. That's Watson.
I'm about to do
And
that.
they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he's into the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point is good. And the Packers will
Not
tie
bad.
things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
I play with everybody. I'm playing Green Bay next. I was just playing the Bengals.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's
Go
touchback.
Google me there.
And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's the toss right side to Henry.
That's a grown-ass
Gain
man.
of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Sheesh.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. First and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson out of the pistol. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. On third down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense.
You don't like
it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He's got it inside.
Should have been. Should have been.
They get 18 yards on fourth down, and a first set it down. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Let's go watch the YouTube.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Go watch the YouTube.
To throw is Jackson.
Am I good somewhere?
He'll take off again.
Get
And he will power his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson.
Get off me.
Down Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the
This
afternoon.
man is trucking for
And
his
that is now
car.
a pair of rushing touchdowns.
Okay.
The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're
I got
starting to
down
see,
on
Mike,
that
why this
pussy.
week this coaching staff told us they're
Yeah.
encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability
I
to be a
sound like
passer,
shit
but
right now.
also a rusher is an element to this offense that
That's
is
how
hard
even
for
the league.
defenses to account for.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
It's actually like 4. 4 hits.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out.
What?
They'll
Yes,
take over
wow.
at the 30-yard line.
Man. Get it big.
On first down, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a second and 6. Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. Loose inside the 30. And he will
There's my
score.
fault.
Josh Jacobs.
It's okay,
Touchdown,
it's
Green
okay.
Bay. Point after, coming up here.
Everybody's going to
He
be
gets
scoring
it
on
to
my
go,
team. What do you mean?
and the Packers will tie
What do you
things up.
mean?
We are all
Everybody
even at 14.
scores. Baby, come back. Your ass.
We are
I'm
all
going to make
square,
your ass
14
clap.
apiece the score as this one's away.
I
The
did
return
yesterday
team gonna
night.
let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a
It's been
touchback.
like a week or so.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
That first time.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Play action now. Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He keeps it himself.
Make something out of nothing.
I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive.
I'm running him over. You seen what happened? Nope. Yep, and I run him
second
over.
down and 7. Now Jackson. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Preston Smith.
What?
He gets 3. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn.
Hey, he didn't rob it.
He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he is in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Like
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover.
He just got folded.
Going to wind up a first down.
Oh, shit.
Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. He's going to keep it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Middle.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He'll try to run for it. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Sure, because you're gonna
we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take notes. See this?
On play action, here's Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar.
A
lot of chances on that one. It was
that's a dive,
but it falls incomplete.
I touch.
Second down, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Now it's Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
You're not worthy of my best.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Jackson looking to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now, faking the give. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Through the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Black ultra. Here we go. Dog red.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. That complete to Jacobs. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The PAT, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Jackson now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Love. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Jackson. 1st down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A first down throw for Jackson. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On play action, here's Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain a throw
right side is intercepted. Just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Ravens has it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, match.